Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm Silver Orpheus. Last time, we made it here to the entrance of Seafoam Islands. Started using our new secret technique, Sea Skim, for new exploration throughout the Kanto region. This time, we're going to go ahead and use this time to explore the new areas here, but before we do that, I would like to go ahead and check up on the team. We are good to go. I say, let's not waste any more time and head on inside. So, here on Seafoam Islands, we can automatically see that we are now greeted by new Pokemon and various trainer types. I see it's time to go over the new Pokemon, including our new encounter here, Slowpoke, and its evolution, Slowbro, can also be caught here. Slowpoke is a bulky Psychic-type Pokemon, the only one of its kind in this generation, which is actually really unique. Because being a bulky Psychic type is a trend that would not start for much later generations, and you're not really going to be expecting Pokemon of its kind until those generations come. So Slowpoke and its evolution to Slowbro are pretty unpredictable rather, Psychic type Pokemon. Anyway, here we have a new encounter here. We have Seal and its evolution to Dugong, which can also be found here. Seal is yet another Ice-type Pokemon. Well, actually, right now it's just a pure Water-type, but when it evolves into Dugong, it becomes a part Ice-type. It's more bulky, and it's also Ice-type. That's not a good blend at all. I would recommend you pass on this. If you want a Water-Ice-type, Lapras is easily the better option. You definitely want to have that. But on the bright side, it can learn Aqua Jet, which is a priority move. Really great for revenge kills. Next up, and one of my personal favorites for the wrong reasons, is Jinx. So remember when we were fighting Sabrina, and I said that I remembered that Jinx is one of my favorites in this generation for the wrong reasons? Well, it's about time for me to explain that reason. So, there is a game called so you guys are probably aware of this game, Pokemon Stadium. Well, my first time playing it, I sweeped my friend CMA970 with a Jinx. And, in all honesty, I really wasn't even trying. Because the way Pokemon Stadium's rental teams work, because we were playing this at an arcade, was, So the unevolved Pokemon had the better movesets, while the stronger Pokemon had worse movesets, but greater stats. Well, that was basically a thing here. So what ended up happening was that Jinx was a fully evolved Pokemon with a really solid moveset. So what ended up happening was that Caleb found himself being mowed down by an Ice Psychic type with pretty good stats at the time. And the crazy thing is that I have no experience with Gen 1 Jinx. Only Gen 2 Jinx, which is almost the same thing, but with a little more convoluted. But let's go ahead and get on to Jinx in great detail before I actually fret over catching a Golbat. So, Jinx is an Ice Psychic type. It is very frail. It's pretty slow as well. It's unique in the fact that it's the only Pokemon that can learn the move Deadly Kiss. What this does is that it puts the target to sleep. That is very good if you are up against a Pokemon like Gengar, something like that. That is, well, has a super effective move waiting for you. Basically, Jinx is a very prominent special attacker, particularly in this game and Gens 1 and 2. If you want it, go for it. In this generation, there's nothing stopping you from going for Jinx. It's actually one of the Ice types I can recommend to you, funnily enough. But it is one of those I can recommend. It gets Ice Beam, you can learn, it gets Psychic. If you have the TM for those moves, go for it. But at this rate in the game, it's a bit late to be using Jinx, honestly. That's why I'm not using it for my team. It's a bit late in the adventure for that. So, hey, maybe you might want And finally, we are here at Shelder and Cloyster. Shelder, in its base form, is a pure water type, but upon evolving the Cloyster, it becomes a part ice type. This would be really... In this generation, it's really not that great. I wish I could recommend Cloyster, but it doesn't have its ability of Skill Link in this generation, and you're not in... That's a bummer, because Skill Link is what makes Cloyster a really solid Pokemon, and it just doesn't have it. So, it's an example of a Pokemon that has very missed potential, but can be really good under the right circumstances. It's just not that good in this game in particular. If you're playing another game, but listening along, it might be useful to you. Anyway, that's all for here. Here I am trying to catch a bunch of Slowpoke and a bunch of other Pokemon as well. None of my Pokemon are really getting a lot of experience off of them. I think I caught like 3 Slowpokes and 2 Seals. Yeah, that's something. But anyway, we have a coach trainer over here. I'll go ahead and see you after I finish pounding him into a pulp. Kazooie, you're level 47 during this fight, and wants to learn Drill Peck. About time. We've gone a long, long while without having a single flying type attack, and oh, this brings us to a problem. What do I want to get rid of? I really want Drill Run, because Drill Run is a really good ground type attack that actually nullifies Steel. I'm gonna want that, but I don't want to get rid of Focus Energy, and all of these are great moves to have. You know what? Roost is kind of just wasting a turn, and I don't feel like I'm gonna want to use it. Plus, we have a TM for it. So if I really wanted to, reteach Kazooie Drill Peck, or no, Drill Peck, Roost, it's there. All right, so with him done, let's go ahead and get 5 rare candies. That's not what I had hoped for, but I guess we'll take it. I'm not sure what to think about that, but what I do know is that I'm switching Amaterasu into the lead, because there is actually something big here. And that's exactly the reason why... Ooh. Slowbro. I don't really want to be messing with that, but there is a good reason why you probably want to go for it. Anyway, let's get down to the big gimmick here of Seafoam Islands. These boulders. These boulders can only be moved using the secret technique, Strong Push. So, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to go ahead and push this thing all the way back there. I'm going to knock it there, and there, and there, and finally just push it down the hole. And once that goes down, let's head back over this way, because we can see that there's another boulder over here. So, that's mainly just the big gimmick of this place, is just the boulder pushing and all that. There's only one other place that uses that really utilizes the secret technique, Strong Push, to its fullest. We'll get more on that when we actually get to that place. But for right now, Strong Push is really needed here, and we have more boulders. We have more holes to push these boulders in. That is useful for later. So we have over... Oh, that's a Jinx. That is a Jinx. 2 Jinx. Okay, I actually thought Jinx was pretty rare here. Apparently not. Also, there's Zubat here. I really don't want to deal with these. You know what? Fine. I'm going to do what every Pokemon Let's Go. I'm going to do what every regular Pokemon player does, and go ahead and set up the repels if I can actually find them. That'd be really cool. Battle Pocket, Catching Pocket. I don't think that's supposed to be here. Oh, they're in. Okay, they're in here. Super Repels. Really? We only have 3 of these things? Alright, let's go ahead and use a Super Repel. Alright, they are now going away from us. We don't have to worry about Pokemon anymore. At least I hope. So there's a Pokeball down there, and a ladder. I'm gonna go ahead and add this Pokeball, see what it actually has. We get a Max Potion from that. That is not... That's acceptable. In this particular generation, a Max Potion is actually acceptable, because Hyper Potions in the 7th generation were heavily nerfed, in the sense that they no longer cure full health. So yeah, they're kind of bad in that regard. They're not terrible though. They're not like, horrible, but not the greatest either. Let's go ahead and head on down here. See what we can find. We get an item over here, 5 Great Balls. That is all fine. Over here we get another boulder to push. That's the same one from earlier. So we head on down here, and we get more boulder pushing. That's pretty much going to be the main gimmick here. You're just going to have to be pushing those 2 boulders down everywhere. It's, like, this place really isn't that bad. Like, the worst thing you're going to be, like, the worst thing possible here is running across a bunch of Pokemon that are, when you're under leveled, running into Pokemon here can be really bad. Also, I feel like I'm in the wrong area. Okay. Big Pearl. Yeah, there's that. Let's go ahead and use Sea Skin. Actually explore this place around on the sea level. A lot of these Pokemon can actually be found in the water as well, if not all of them. So, yeah, we're basically going over to the point where we can just start going over all of these surfable Pokemon. And we get a Big Pearl. Another one. Let's head on up. Okay, yeah, I kind of do want to use another Repel. Let's head on up here, see what we can get over on this side. Hopefully we can find that other boulder and push it down. We get a Super Lure. That is not what I want at all. I kind of want the opposite of that. I kind of want to Repel. So 2 boulders that we pushed ended up falling down there. Over here, we get an X-Speed. I'm probably going to be selling that later. And Bulba Fett. Oh my god. The AI does not take to, like, rocks and stuff like that. I probably should have pointed that out much later. I cannot talk, can I? Hyper Potion. Okay, that's a good item. Finally, we're actually getting some good stuff here. So, this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and push this down the hole. So down the hole with that. We can't push that anywhere, so... Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on over here, push that way. Can I squeeze in through here? No, gotta push it in that way. Push this down. Down. That way. And then we gotta push this one over there, this way we can actually get behind it. Then knock it downwards. There we go. That should be good enough. Push it there. Come behind, and then push it down the hole. There we go. So that one down the hole, we can now just drop down, and what exactly are we gonna get? We're gonna fall into the water. We can now use Sea Skim, and now we can actually explore this place full. So there is actually a lone something here that we're gonna want. The water flow is now blocked. So there is a current into that water. That's exactly why you need to use the strong push secret technique. But the something that's here is very unique. There's nothing else left on this floor. So, I guess we can use Sea Skim and travel straight onto it. Let's go! Can't believe we're actually about to be here. I can't believe we're actually here right now. Now, for this part right here, I believe I have a Matarasu in front. I'm probably going to regret this, but you normally want to save your game during this part. Just saying, I think I should be good here, seeing as I now have the footage. I can now come back here. So, let's do that as soon as I actually approach it. Save the game. And approach this bird. Articuno is an ice flying type. Not really the strongest blend of the bunch, but Articuno is our first example of a legendary Pokemon. Legendary Pokemon are Pokemon with incredible stats. It's it's absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, that is about where the positives of Articuno end. Being an ice and flying type does not do Articuno any wonders. It is 4 times weak to rock, and that is pretty much the end of that. However, Articuno does have something unique. Aside from the fact that it's pretty much just a legendary Pokemon, that's pretty much about it. It has Ice Beam by default in its moveset, meaning if you want something, if you really want a good user of it, you can actually get it right here. And now that we actually took its health down, and it's another one of those encounters, we can now catch this thing proper. Legendary Pokemon are unique in the sense that they have painfully low catch rates. Good luck getting this thing. It's going to be hard. 1, 2. There we go. They're hard for a reason. And in this game they're even harder because sometimes you just miss them. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh my god, no. I did not throw it that way, game. Thank you. That was a blade. Come on. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh my god! Great ball! Oh! We finally caught it. And it took all of my Ultra Balls, Premier Balls, and Pokeballs. And we finally caught it in a Great Ball. Bulba Fett, you deserve that level up. Oh my god, that was like the worst encounter I've ever had, but we got it on our first try. Woo! Finally caught Articuno, our first legendary Pokemon. And with that, we did it. That's over. Let's head on out of here, because Articuno was really the big prize here at Seafoam Islands, but there actually is something else that we can get here. Oh, that is so stressful. Ugh. Catching legendary Pokemon is tough. They have a 3 in 122 chance of being caught. Just 3. Oh my god, that was horrible. That was just the worst. But anyway, let's go ahead and climb up these stairs, as that is not the only thing that we can get from this. For granted, I can actually get up to that ladder over there. That'll be something that I would really like to get to. Will I get to it is the biggest thing. Nope, guess not. I guess I'm gonna have to go up to the very top. Alright, and up we go. Oh wait, we're at the top. Fall down here, see where this gets us. Okay, we're in the water now. Oh wait, no, this has a current to it. Crap! And of course, where's this even? Did this just take me back up to Articuno? Did it actually? I might actually have to push that last boulder down. Great! That's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. Alright, fine. Let's head back up there and push that boulder over. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so up here, let's head on up this ladder, see where this actually takes us. I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to be now, because Articuno has severely lost me in this place. Oh wait, there's an item down there, there's an item down there, there's an item. We are on the correct floor, but this is TM55 Ice Beam! Okay, that is really good. If you have a water type, most notably Lapras, or if you're, for some whatever reason, raising a Dugong, pretty much any water type in general that doesn't learn Thunderbolt like Starmie, you can teach it this, and it'll work on any flying type or grass type you come across. Me personally, I'm using Thunderbolt already on Starmie, so I'm not really going to be getting much use out of that, but it's very useful, so if you want to use it, go on ahead. But anyway, I'm going to head on up here, because there's another item that we can get. If we can push... Oh no. Well, our repellent just wore off, meaning no safe travel around here. Let's go ahead and push this boulder downwards. Strong push. That should stop the current. Which means we can now travel on this floor. Yes. And now we can go on and come over here and add that item. There's a Magikarp. What do you contain? 3 Ultra Balls. Okay, that's good. That at least saves... It at least saves me some. Alright, let's head on up here, and we should be on our way out of here. This should take us to the exit. We get an Ice Stone. If you need one for an Alolan Sandshrew, you trade it over from Let's Go Pikachu to Let's Go Eevee. Same thing with Vulpix. From Let's Go Eevee to Let's Go Pikachu. You can use that to evolve them. That's their Alolan forms. Don't take that. Oh god, the Jinx. Super Lore, that is not a really good item. And up here, we have yet another ladder. Just coming across a lot of these things. And that takes us here to the exit. And with that done, with Articuno caught, with everything here done, that's it for today. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we're continuing down on Route 20, and hopefully making it to the next area. See you guys then.